us with the way, Harold, we talk about doging people. Okay, I want that to sink in.
You're arguing with yourself.
I am not guilty of that.
Yourself.
I finally found one person I knew that got doged, and it hit me in the heart. Yeah. And he's only been there a few months, so he's probationary. And he just found out he's probably going to get laid off. He's going to get doged. And he texted me, and he said, Jesse, this isn't good. I'm upset. This is really sad. And this guy's not a DEI consultant. This guy's not a climate consultant. This guy is a veteran.
Oh, so now it affects you. Now, what you don't know, Jesse, is that vets, they count as DEI. Let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. What's up, everybody? It's your boy AT2 here, bringing you another episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2, and we're back talking politics. Now, this is like so sweet because Jesse Waters, who's basically the troll of Fox News, he literally praises Trump every day, praises Elon Musk, but now that all these federal workers are getting laid off, and his friend is one of those casualties, or possibly one of those casualties, he's now begging Elon and Trump to be like, hey, let's slow down on this. This is a vet, which you don't know, vets fall under DEI. The Equal Employment Opportunity Act, vets fall underneath that too. So we're going to go ahead and watch it together, and I'll give my commentary. But it's so funny how everybody was under the impression DEI meant Black or any marginalized group, not realizing the disabled, our vets. A lot of people fall under these protections, and y'all so ignorant you don't even realize it. You just think DEI means Black. Yeah, we got it. All right, let's go ahead and check this out and review it together.
Just lapping the field every day.
Harold, first of all, $55 billion is a lot of money. Okay. And they haven't even upgraded the software yet. The software is from the 60s.
That's right.
Once they upgrade the software, you'll streamline it and you'll save money. Let me tell you a story about Chris. Chris was a guy I met at a shooting event in New Jersey last year.
Was Chris in the interview? Or this is another guy? This is Chris.
Is it a male or female?
Let me finish.
Oh,
55 billion.
I love you. And so he was a 20-year veteran of the U.S. military. He was one of these guys in one of these elite units, killed a lot of bad guys, put his life on the line. And now he punched out after 20 years and working for the Pentagon. And he's only been there a few months, so he's probationary. And he just found out he's probably going to get laid off. He's going to get doged. And
Yo, I love that. He's going to get doged. That's the new word. Doge. When you get fired or laid off from your job, it's called Doge. Now, I want to say something because I've been hearing a lot about, oh, these people are being let go. They're on a probationary. They were only there for 1 to 2 years. Okay, it doesn't matter how long they've been there. Somebody literally losing their job, losing their livelihood, losing a source of income is bad to me in general. I don't care if they were there for 30 minutes or for, 1 year or 1 year and a half. Like, to me, somebody losing their job and all these people, all these jobs are being slashed. That's a problem. This is creating less workforce, less jobs. Like, it's a problem no matter how long it's been. Let's continue.
Texted me and he said, Jesse, this isn't good. I'm upset. This is really sad. And this guy's not a DEI consultant. This guy's not a climate consultant. This guy is a veteran. So when you're talking about doging people, veterans should get priority. Because if you're...
Wait, I thought it was about merit. That sounds like you want DEI, Jesse. Because he's a vet, he should have some kind of special privilege. And before anybody get in my comment section and say, oh, AT2, you're anti-vet. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. What I am saying is that these protections that they're trying to strip away, they affect the everyday average person, the average American. And Jesse, so blind, not even realizing this. And again, DEI has been such a slur now that people don't realize just because somebody might have got a job through DEI doesn't mean they were not qualified. Literally, DEI is making sure that you bring people to the table that would never have had the opportunity. Because let's be honest, these people in these corporations, about 88% of CEOs are all white men. More than likely, they're going to hire other white men. So it's bringing people to the table that wouldn't have never gotten the opportunity. So that's what DEI is supposed to address. Could it be better? Of course. But don't ever say somebody didn't earn the job or it was meritless. I can't be a heart surgeon. I never went to school to be a surgeon. So they would not hire me to do heart surgery, right? Let's continue.
You're going to go out there and kill enemies and put your life on the line for this country. You shouldn't be in the same category as people that are doing DEI. Now, Harold and his ilk like to talk about the slash and burn corporate ethos. We just need to be a little bit less callous with the way, Harold, we talk about doging people. Okay, I want that to sink in.
You're arguing with yourself.
No, I am not guilty of that. I finally found one person.
Right, now he wants to be kind. Oh, we should think about when we talk about no. Because if it didn't hit home to you, you wouldn't give a damn.
I knew that got Doge and it hit me in the heart. But you talk about big ticket items, right?
Right.
Let's talk about those. The Pentagon. You have a weapons program in some influential congressman's district. It's a boondoggle. It showed no promise in a theater of war. You cut that, and that's big savings. So besides,
Jesse is actually on to something. A lot of people think it's these immigrants, it's the LGBTQ community that is stopping us from prospering or taking all the money away from our resources. No, it's not that. It's literally our defense bill, which almost makes up 50% of what we spend in this country, our defense bill. Mind you, we're not in an act of war at all. So why is the defense bill always so high? And mind you, the Pentagon have failed, I believe it's about 6 audits. They failed all of them. So what are they doing with the money? Yeah, I agree with Jesse. He's on to something with this about the Pentagon.
saving my friend Chris, we want bigger dividend DOGE check rebates. I don't want to pay down the debt. Put it back into the economy. This is an electoral win. The more DOGE cuts, the bigger the dividend checks. We remember how popular the stimmy checks were. And
we don't want that.
We're printing money.
But you just said,
these are rebates.
What about
no,
the
we don't want
inflationary
rebates.
aspect?
Yeah. DOGE isn't Robin Hood.
I want rebates.
And listen, there's been this controversy about the $5,000 that Elon Musk proposed, right? Here's the thing. The reason why they're really making these cuts, they don't want to give it to us, you guys, the average everyday person. They want to make sure that they make all these cuts so then they can pass through that tax cut. They want that tax cut again. Remember, Trump already cut it to 21%. It expires this year. They want to take it all the way down to 15%. They have to find somewhere to cut in our spending to be able to afford that tax cut bill. They cannot afford it. This is why Elon is making these cuts. Because, like Jesse said, if he really wanted to make the cuts, he would start at the Pentagon. That's where you would start. But the defense spending, Elon gets that. For SpaceX and the Tesla trucks, the trucks, yeah. That $400 million that he got for the Tesla trucks, that came from the defense bill. So this is why Elon don't really want to mess with the Pentagon. And I highly doubt that he will. It might be small little cuts, like, Jesse's friend might get cut, but he's not going to make any major cuts because that's where his funding comes from. Why would he stop that? This is why Elon is the richest man, because of all these subsidies that he gets from the government, aka from our defense.
Rebates.
No,
the voters want rebates.
but you don't. Government is not it is not a piggy bank. The whole point of DOGE is to cut waste, fraud, and abuse. It's not, hey, we want to shrink government. You're not shrinking government
if
you're
giving money back to the taxpayer.
Okay,
if you paid money for
winning.
$2 million,
no, but if you look at
if
it
you
that way,
paid $2 million for a sex change surgery,
yes,
and you say that no longer is going to be in the budget, I want that money back.
Okay, that's different than what you're actually saying.
That's exactly what I just said.
No, it's not.
Let's say it's a class action suit. You want to get the money back from the government because they took your money and spent on it. Fine. But that's after you cut this government down by at least $1 to $2 trillion a year to get to that point where you don't have 7 times what you're taking in 10 years.
You're making it more complicated.
No.
We're cutting spending and we're giving it back to the taxpayers.
Then the government doesn't shrink.
Then what you should do is cut spending. And
Here's the thing about, we're going to cut the money and then give it back to the taxpayer. Well, would you rather have $5,000 for one time? Or would you rather have your job and continue to make money and continue to get a steady paycheck? These people, these jobs that they're cutting, these people are not making money anymore. And hell, unemployment, I think the most in California that you get is 900, but someone in Florida only gets like 250, I believe. And 900 here in California, that's nothing. 250 in Florida, I don't think that's anything either, even though I don't live in Florida. So you got to think about those kind of things. Like, yeah, it's great. I hope we do get the 5,000. However, 5,000 for one time, and all these people have lost their jobs, and possibly the cost of everything going up. As you guys see, the cost of eggs have not went down. They are going up. So our groceries, our cost of living is still going to go skyrocket, but we're not going to have any money or possibly any jobs. So just think about that.
And then lower the tax rates.
That's exactly what the government does.
Jesse's saying, I think this point is, I agree with Jesse that he has this point. But understand, I want to pay down the debt. And some point, we're going to find this.
I want to pay down.
You're saying, I respect what you're saying. I don't agree with you, but I respect you. This is the problem.
Okay, we can pay down the debt when we grow the economy from higher revenues that the rebate checks are going to generate. That's what tax cuts do.
And here we go with the tax cuts. Let them finish.
But I
That's exactly what tax cuts do.
You just argued about too much money chasing too few goods, which caused more inflation.
You're printing money to cause inflation. Not here. You're printing nothing.
Wait till you hear this off camera.
He's totally wrong about that. If anything, that is going to, and again, this is why we're in the situation that we are now with the inflation, because there's so much money that was given during COVID. Now, don't get me wrong. I got laid off. I forget that, hey, you were a victim of COVID. I got laid off. So yeah, that unemployment did help. Those extensions, yes, that did help. And the people needed it. However, there was a lot of money that was wasted that didn't need to be wasted. First, let's start out with Trump. If he had handled the situation and took it seriously when he found out about it in January, February, instead of just passing it off like it was nothing, I believe we would have been in a lot different position now that we are. And then Joe Biden got elected and had to clean it all up. And we knew that we were going to suffer afterwards. We knew that. And it seems that we're revisiting that time period again, where we need to suffer in order to remember again. But let me know what you guys think in the chat. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And again, I love when you guys agree with me, and I love when you guys don't agree with me. But let me know what you guys think about, Jesse now feeling the pain because his friend is possibly going to get doged, as they call it, with these cuts that they're making, Elon, in our business, in the government. I don't like that. And then also, have you been a victim of getting laid off too as well from the federal government? Let me know in the chat. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We out. Deuces, everybody. Don't get doged.